In this video, I'm going to show you some of the recent companies I opened, bank accounts I use, payment processors I set up, and I did it over the course of the last 4 videos, but I'm making this summary video to explain all the tips and tricks and all the things I learned with trying these new softwares, these new company creation solutions, these different banks, what you need in order to get these accounts open. And instead of watching all 4 of the videos on each of the individual applications, I want to make one summary here explaining the different companies I opened, the different platforms I use to create the companies, the different banks I signed up for, what you need for those banks, what you need for different payment processors. And on this, there's going to be a new payment processor option that if you didn't watch the other videos, you should definitely check out and stay tuned for, because it's a new option that seems to be working for non-residents and people outside the US. Now, if you're an American, these options might be a little easier for you to set up, but if you're from outside the US, which is the primary audience that I have on this channel, I love you guys. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Like and subscribe. I'm going to explain it from your perspective because I'm helping my clients every day get these accounts set up and so they can operate their businesses. If you didn't know, if you're a non-resident, if you're a guy from Uzbekistan, it keeps coming up, I love the way it sounds. If you're a guy from Turkey, or if you're from Egypt, or if you're from Germany, whatever. If you have an LLC in the US and you're just doing consulting or e-commerce or whatever business you're doing, but you're doing it all from abroad, you can have an LLC, have bank accounts, and not pay any income taxes on the profits you generate in the US. Maybe you have to deal with it at home, but you won't pay it in the US. That way you can operate in dollars and more easily sell to people who are in the US, especially if you're selling services or you're trying to get paid from US service or US companies. So I'm going to share my screen and I want to show you, I made a chart for you. I made this little chart right here where you can see James Baker, which is me, and then I have these 2 LLCs. I created Lord Visual LLC with a Wu-Tang name generator with Doola.com. I just interviewed their CEO. I think they have a cool platform. I think it works great. I created an LLC with Stripe Atlas called Specialist Insane. Also fine, also works great. Now on these, I used a Florida address. I rent an office down by Miami Beach. It's just another office. I rent offices all over the place from my clients so that when my clients work with me, I can give them a good office address and really increase the chances that they get these accounts opened. You can see our packages, jamesbakercpa.com/packages. I'm not here to promote too much. I just want to tell you what works, but we do want this to work. We guarantee results for our clients. And if you want to get this set up the quickest way possible, you can definitely engage us to do that or schedule a free call, jamesbakercpa.com/schedule. However, I want to tell you the experience here. So let's go through this one on the left side first. Lord Visual LLC with Doola. It was a new Mexico LLC, I believe, and it was open in like a day. I used a Florida business address. You can go on that video if you want to see the specifics how I set it up, but I have it, again, I have this suite. I use the same address for this company and this company. And I went through and opened a Revolut account. There should be a video of me going through the Revolut application. It does work for Americans. It works for Europeans. It's a little more restrictive than the other online banks, but I wanted to try it. I never had an account. They have a really cool platform. They have multi-currency, and it seems pretty cool. The most interesting part of this video is what I did next. So I told in this other video how to get another payment processor. So if you haven't heard of ClickFunnels, it's a funnel website. They make landing pages. It's like a website, so you can make websites and stuff. You should definitely check it out. They have a ton of educational materials. Their founder, Russell Brunson's a genius. Really great stuff. However, they have their own thing, Payments AI, this gateway. I set it up. It only works if you have a ClickFunnels account. So you can see in that video, you can use their native payments integration with this Payments AI. And then from Payments AI, in here, you can see on the Gateways section, you can connect a Stripe account, a PayPal account, a Klarna account, a Coinbase account, and then NMI, which is a separate gateway where you can have your own banks connected to there. So if you got your own underwriting, so you can connect this to your website at ClickFunnels and then sell and always never have a failed payment, because if it fails at Stripe, they'll try it at PayPal. If it fails at PayPal, they'll try it at Coinbase, whatever. They'll go through it. And the biggest thing here is that they have their own recommended Payments AI gateway, which is ultimately looks to be intelligent payment routing, contributes 12% increased sales, real-time fraud detection, automated retries. It's pretty cool. And they have active currencies, AUDCA. They have a bunch of currencies too. USD is on there. But they also have other currencies. I haven't gotten approved yet. It's with Adyen. So when you click here and you go through this, Adyen is the processor. It's still in review. I had to send a bank statement and I had to send the account details. I just created the bank account. So I'll see if the thing I printed from Revolut, which I don't have up, is up here. We'll see if that works. But I had my business details and decision makers. It's important when you're opening these companies on here that you use the same address on the registration, on the EIN letter, and then on the banks, so that the information is the same everywhere. It wants to be, you really want it to be consistent, It's going to increase your chances of getting these approved. So I did most of this application on that other video. It's hard to get these all done because I didn't have a bank account at the time I filmed the first video because I just had created that LLC. So that's this side, and now I can set up a different way to receive payments on ClickFunnels. You know, I'm not going to sell it too much, but ClickFunnels is really cool. I'll put all my affiliate links in below if you wanted to help your boy out and sign up with an affiliate link. That's cool. Honestly, I just want you guys to be successful with this, and if you need help with your taxes or you want to work with me, I'm happy to do that. I just wanted to try and give some information out here. Now, for the other LLC, Specialist Insane, my concept here, and I filmed this video, it's a different YouTube video, I'm trying to summarize this all together. My thing here is that I opened this with Stripe Atlas with the hope that Stripe would stop restricting my accounts, because I am talking to international folks. If you're watching this, you're probably finding yourself outside of the US. Now, if you try to schedule a call with me, that's with a foreign credit card. So my Stripe account has a charge from Egypt, from the same things as Egypt, Argentina, Australia, Turkey, Romania. And it's like, it looks insane from a Stripe account standpoint to have charges like that so randomly, all for $500 or whatever the cost is. If there's discounts if you schedule a free call first and try it with them first. They give discounted calls. I don't know if that's a secret, but so I get a lot of Stripe accounts shut down, which is not what I'm wanting to do. It's annoying. I've had money closed in Stripe, and in that video I go into it in more detail. I still have one account with $2,000 stuck in it for 2 years, and I've had 10 different other accounts that have been closed, and I just opened a new one, Specialist Insane. I just connected it to my Calendly account. So if you're watching this video, if you pay to do a call with me, you're going to pay to that Stripe account, and I'll let you guys know if it gets closed, and I'll let you also know if I do how it's going, and I'll share that account details after I've done a couple weeks of transactions. I'm doing a ton of paid calls because people want to talk to me, and I give them a lot of advice, and everyone's happy. If you don't like the call and you schedule a call, I will give you a refund. Don't be scared of that. I refund people sometimes. It wasn't a good fit or whatever. I'm not trying to make money on the paid calls. I'm just trying to be helpful. And so we set that up. I needed to have a bank account to finish that Stripe setup. You can see it in here. Here's my Stripe account. I set it all up. I don't think I have any transactions yet. I just connected it like 5 minutes ago. But I set it all up. It looks to be good. I have the Atlas here, the shortcut to Atlas, and I have my Specialist Insane thing, and it's all seems to be fine. Now, I set up 2 bank accounts. So I went to rho.co and found.com. Found was pretty easy to open. I would recommend you try out Found. I think you need a social or an ITIN to do Found, though. It was really quick to open. I did the application in like 20 minutes, and I was approved, and I got the account open extremely quickly. And it seems fine. It has a good reviews on the App Store. I like to use the phone apps. And RHO doesn't have very many reviews on the phone, so I've had clients use it in the past. And what RHO is giving me a hard time now, and I'm on the RHO now, they want me to verify my business operating address. So I need a utility bill, a lease agreement, or a recent bank statement. Probably not from a neobank. Now, since I don't have a bank statement, I'm going to have to make a lease agreement to myself because it's an office I have. So I'm going to have to make an agreement and send it there. This is something we can help our clients with when we give you an address. We can give you a lease agreement for the addresses we give to our clients. Again, I'm kind of cheating, but I'm letting you know this is one of the holdups. And I talked to their team. I'm meeting their team. They saw I applied as an accountant. They immediately called me. It was pretty interesting. It sounds like they're interested in working with us, but I'm going to be very clear about what the parameters are. They really want people to be doing business or have a real business address in the US. So I'm going to be, if it's worth it, I'll make another video about it. It doesn't seem like a great option right now. It's very tech forward. They have a lot of perks and a lot of bonuses. I have had clients that have used it and have a good experience with RHO, but at the end, I'd rather use RelayFi. And I'm going to make another video about Wise soon because they updated, they're allowing USD accounts now, but I'm going to make a separate video about that. For now, this is how I set it up. I'm going to start processing payments here. I'm going to finish this up and start processing some payments here. And this is what I did for these last 2 LLCs. It didn't take me too long to get the approvals. The big thing is I had the address. Since I'm an American, I don't have to do any extra tax returns for these companies. I just have to do a Schedule C if I make money with them. I just put them all underneath the other entity. It's fine. But if you're a foreign person, single owner, you have to do a 5472. That's due April 15th. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to do a video explaining how to complete your 5472 next week. Hopefully it'll come out next week. I'm going to do it definitely before the deadline. I haven't ever done this before, but it came to me in a dream and a vision, the best format by which to share that with you. So comment below if you have any questions, and definitely click this video because this one is going to be really good for you to watch because it's what everyone wants to see right after watching this video. Thanks for being here. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.